everybody, it's Tess from Love This Yarn. I hope you all are having a great Sunday. I'm having a pretty good Sunday. We went car shopping yesterday for my son who totaled out his car, but he's not hurt. No worries. But the car's gone. And so yeah, man, car shopping is tedious. Tedious. So it was exhausting and we didn't find a car. So bummer, which means we'll be taking my son back to school in just a couple of hours. And I will go and pick him up on Friday like I did this Friday. I will go pick him up again. But hopefully we'll have a car for him by Friday, by this coming Friday, and we won't have to take him back down there on Sunday. So I love my son, and I really like it when he comes home on the weekends. So yes, I will do the drive. I will be in my car 3.5 hours. Not 3.5 hours each way. 3.5 hours total. So it's not that bad. It's not really that bad. And he's totally worth it. But yeah. So the reason I'm popping on today is because I have talked to you guys about my whips, my works in progress before. And I have said like, oh, I'm the queen of whips. Or maybe I should say I'm the princess of whips because like my nickname is Snow White. And it's because I have critters. I have critters who love me. Like my little woodpecker, who I named Pecker because it's just easier to say that. And he visits me a lot at my window in my yarn corner. I am in the craft room, my paper crafting craft room right now, because Superman is in the bedroom, sound asleep. And he needs to rest so that he can do all the driving tonight. And I will sit and crochet. I'm going to crochet because I am working on a project. Oh, this is so exciting, you guys. I am working on a project. A sweet person reached out to me, and she told me she had designed a project and would I be interested in testing her pattern. And of course, I was like, yes! Because this gal is just an amazing gal anyway. She's so sweet and wonderful. And so when I heard that she had designed her own pattern, of course I wanted to help out. So I have been working on it. I am so addicted to this pattern. It's beautiful, guys. And hopefully when she releases her pattern, hopefully she won't mind that I show you my version, not my version. No, it's totally hers. That I'm hoping she won't mind that I show you her project. Am I saying this right? I'm having some brain fog going on, you guys, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, so she sent me the pattern and I'm making it. Yeah, I'm making it. And then I'm going to give her my feedback on the pattern. And what I'm hoping is once she releases her pattern, she will be okay with me showing it to you guys. I will not do a tutorial because it's her pattern. And she may choose to do a tutorial on her YouTube channel. But I just want to show it to you guys because I'm super excited because it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But yeah, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Where else was I going? I forget. Yeah. I've been in a flare, you guys, for like 2 months, and I've been on extra medication. I've been on extra pain meds. I have been going to the doctor. I've been getting injections. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, and I'm still flaring. So bear with me, okay? I know I was talking about my whips. That's what I started to talk about. Oh, and then I was talking about taking my son back to school and how I'm going to work on that special project. Yeah. So, Superman needs to sleep. There we go. Yes, Superman needs to sleep. So I'm in the craft room instead of the yarn corner. So that's it. But before we go any further, I just want to say really quick, for all of you who go to the Yarn Geeks 5 a.m. live every morning, it's our little social hour. We love it. If you have not been there, go there. It's awesome. But I want to show you guys, we talk about this every morning. I eat pickles and potato chips for breakfast with a coffee and a Mountain Dew, nectar of the gods. Okay? So, my favorite pickles. I have some Vlasic pickles, and I have the Clausen pickles. Love them. And then my favorite potato chip would be Stax, made by Lay's potato chips. You can't eat just one. And that's the truth, everybody. So yes, so just wanted to get that out of the way for all my morning peeps. Okay, now I'm going to start showing you my project bags and just say like a quick word or two about the project inside. And the very first one I want to show you is for Ginger, the Yarn Geek. I want to show you this because it reminds me of her. And every time I pull this project bag out, it makes me smile. And also, Ginger can knit as well. She prefers crochet, but she can knit. So, but this is knitting. It's not a hobby. It's a post-apocalyptic life skill. We're talking zombie apocalypse. That's what we're talking. Because you guys, Ginger loves like zombie movies and zombie stories, and so do I. That's like something you didn't know about Snow White, right? I love zombie movies. So yeah, Ginger. Now this project bag is very plain. No pockets, no zipper closure, no nothing. But I like it for what it says on it, and that's why I bought it. Inside, I am knitting a skirt for my little niece, Elise, who is 6 years old. I am knitting this for her, and that's what lives in this project bag. So this one goes bye-bye. Now this project bag, I bought at Joann's. It's a Simplicity, and it says some are just born with it. And I love it because another thing, I love vintage. I love like 1940s, 1950s vintage. And there you have it right there. That's totally vintage. And I like this project bag. It's a nice heavier weight canvas, and it's got the handles, although these handles are kind of long. I prefer a shorter handle because I like to put it around my wrist so that my yarn stays in there when I'm working on it and it doesn't get on the floor, it doesn't roll away, that kind of thing. So yeah, I wish this had shorter handles, and I wish it had pockets and at least a snap closure, but it doesn't. So, but I still like it. Here's Thor. Hi, baby. Can you guys see Thor? Come here. Come here. Come here. Here's my baby. Yeah, this is my baby boy, Thor. He's a pit bull. And he is just a little teddy bear. I love him to death. Hi, sweetie. So he was sleeping with Superman, and he must have got up to come see me. He probably heard me talking. But, yeah. Okay. You go lay down, baby boy. Go lay down. He's a sweetie. You go lay down. Okay? Love you. Hey, Mason, could you put Thor outside, honey? Okay, he's gonna go outside. I think he's got tinkle. So yeah, go on out. You wanna go outside? Go outside? Yes. Okay, there he goes. All right, so this is this bag, and I actually have my Scarfie in here that Jill gifted me. My sweet friend Jill, who sent me that amazing box of yarn. Yeah, still blows me away. Still blows me away. Thank you, Jill. But anyway, I'm making a shawl with the Scarfie, and it lives in here in my vintage bag. Okay. Now, my next bag is this beautiful zebra bag, and I actually got this at Michael's. It was the very last bag on their shelf. They have like a wire hanger thing with like a bunch of bags on them, and the bags were all, let's see, they were all like this, except for this one. It was in the very, very back. And I was just flipping through them thinking, oh, are they all this like dandelion thing, tree thing? And I got to the very back, and here was this, with this pretty little zebra on it. And it's got the holes for the yarn to come through. It's got the drawstring. And it's got this beautiful soft, like silky lining, so it doesn't catch on your yarn. And the handles are just awesome because I like to put the handle around my arm to hold the yarn. But anyway, you guys will never believe how much this was. I thought I would buy this with a coupon because they're normally $12. And I had a coupon. This was back before the pandemic, when Michael's actually gave you real coupons, like 50 off and all that. So I had a coupon for this, but I got up there and it rang up for some crazy price, like $1.71. I was like, what? Is that right? And the lady was like, yes, this is clearanced out. And she showed me how there's like a little symbol next to it when it's on clearance. But she's like, yes, this has been clearanced out. And she says, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Where did you find it? I'm like, well, honey, I dug through all those other packages. And this is the last one on the hook. So yeah, so perseverance, y'all, $1.71. And I really like the bag. It's a nice heavy canvas. So I enjoy this bag. So this was good. And put that down now. Oh, did I tell you what lived in there? I think I did. Okay. Next bag is this little bag from Knit Picks, the little unicorn. And what lives in here is just a Lily sugar and cream, and I'm crocheting this, and this is going to be long. It's going to come way out here like this, and it's going to go next to my coffee pot, next to my coffee maker in the kitchen, and I'm going to put my favorite coffee cups on it. So like in the morning when I have my coffee, I have like six or seven coffee cups that I totally love, and I really love them. So what I'll do is after I use a coffee cup, I'll wash it out, and then I'll put it on this, and it'll be right next to my coffee machine and my coffee maker, and I can just pick it up the next morning, use whatever cup I want. So I like that. So that's what that project is. And then here is my next project bag with the little sheep on it. How cute is that? And it's got a nice zipper. The only down thing about this is there's no handle on this. And so I will be, you guys, I sew. I have a Brothers sewing machine, and I sew. I make all kinds of things. I am a fabric kind of girl, yarn or otherwise, right? But I'm going to make a handle, and then this will be a perfect little bag because I love it. It's a nice quilted fabric, and it's got the little sheep, which I love. And I got this at Hirschner's for $12. And I thought that's well worth it. And it's a nice size. Look how big that is. That's actually a nice size. If you compare it to, like, it's bigger than my head. That's a nice size. And I have inside of here, I have a couple of different things that I'm knitting. Washcloths and, washcloths and dishcloths. See that? This is an old knitting pattern. This is, I think people generally call this Granny's favorite dishcloth or something like that. There's no known author for this pattern. That's how old it is. But it is, I love knitting this pattern. And there's another, I'm using, oh, by the way, I'm using Knit Picks Dishy yarn that I love. But there's another washcloth pattern that I really love too. It's called the Wallace dishcloth. And that is by Ross at Smells Like Yarn. He has a hat pattern too called the Ross hat, and that's the only hat I knit. If I'm going to knit a hat, it's the Ross hat. That's, yeah. Because, you know, I have it memorized and I can just knit it without even thinking about it. And I love it. Love it. So, lost my train of thought again. But yes, wonderful bag for $12 from Hirschner's. And I just checked online before making this video. They still have these. And if you can sew, put a little handle on here so that you can put it through your wrist, and that will keep your yarn inside here so that it doesn't roll around and get all yucky and dirty and full of doggy hair. Yeah, because who likes that? Not me. Okay, my next project is this little bag, project bag right here, which I bought this bag. It was just a plain little canvas bag. I bought it at Joann's. They had them on sale for 50% off. And it was only like $6 or $7 to begin with. So I got this for like around $3. And then I bought this separately. And I love that. Can you all see that? It says, of course I talk to myself. I need expert advice. We all know what that means, right? We have our own expert advice. Yes, yes we do. So I love this. What else I love about this is that it's a nice heavy canvas and the handles are short. So I can put this on my arm and it doesn't drag the floor or anything. I really like that. Really like that. Because I don't like my bag dragging the floor either. Because I don't want my bag to get all icky and ooky. And you know what? If I'm in a doctor's office or if I'm sitting at the hospital having an infusion, you know, for my RA, I don't want my bag touching the floor. Just saying. Ugh. Right? So I love the shorter handles on this. I also like it has pockets. So this little bag had pockets in the front. And then of course this is just an iron-on that I ironed on. And then I put these stitch markers on and these little buttons. So yeah. So love it. And of course I have a dishcloth living in here right now. So that's what's in this bag. And my next bag I got for free when I bought a magazine. And actually for a free bag, this is pretty darn good. Because look at that. It's got this nice big pocket outside. It's made of, it's actually made of some kind of sturdy nylon material. I wish it were canvas because I think canvas is just easier to wash. But, yeah, but it's not bad. It's got the little grommets to put your yarn through. And then it's got the zipper here. So you can zip all your stuff in. And I have washcloths living in there that I'm making for Wonder Boy. And here's some. There's a bunch in here. They're not completed yet. But I'm making those out of I Love This cotton yarn because it's nice and soft. I mean, you guys, you could make a garment. I mean, you wouldn't have to wear any undergarments with it. I got that from Gary at Urban Yarn. Every time he says it, he says like, oh, this is nice and soft. No undergarments necessary. And my brain gets thinking, you know, like, But yeah, what he means is like, you don't have to wear a t-shirt under that sweater. Yeah. Gary has perfect hair. My hubby said so. And if you don't know Gary, oh my gosh, you need to go see Gary at Urban Yarn. He's awesome. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is just full of that kind of stuff. That cotton, okay? And free bag for buying a magazine. So yeah, that's this bag. And then, you guys, I'm going to show you right now 3 of my favorite bags. I have 5 that are absolutely my all-time favorite bags, but this is one of them. Look at the little sheep. Aren't they cute? This is a really heavy canvas, so it's totally washable. It's got this wonderful pocket on the side to put little notions or your little tool bag or your hooks or your needles, whatever you need. It's got the holes, the little grommet holes for your yarn. And then it's got this wonderful zipper that you can just unzip. And there's your project. And then look, it's got pockets inside. So that is like super nice. I really love it. This yarn, by the way, is called Copperfield. And I bought this from our local yarn shop, the Hand Dyed. It's a small little shop. It's called the Curious Crafter. And they have the most beautiful hand-dyed yarn. And they usually have a Black Friday sale. And it's a pretty good sale. And I was able to get this yarn last year on Black Friday sale. So yeah, exciting. Because you guys, I very seldom pay full price for anything. Yeah, I'm a sale kind of girl. But anyway, love this. Love this bag. Oh, you guys, this is about 8.5 inches long. And I got this on Amazon. Amazon.com. And I tell you what, it was $10. Well worth it. And also, I love the wrist handle because you can hold this in your hand like this while you're working, and your yarn stays clean and your bag stays clean because it doesn't hit the floor. All right, so there's that one. And then this one has a mommy. Yay! And here it is. This one is much bigger. This one you could put a large project in. And I'm telling you, this one is 12 inches long. And it's very deep, you know, wide. It's wonderful. It's exactly like the little one, which is 8.5 inches. It's just a bigger version. This one, I believe, was $15 on Amazon. So, yeah, there's that one. And then we have the cousin of those two. Same pattern with the little sheep, which is so cute. And then it's got this kind of a handle, but same dealywag. You can put it around your arm like this, and that way everything stays clean. Your yarn stays clean, your bag stays clean, everything stays clean. And the thing I love, it has the little grommets for the yarn. It also has a nice zipper, see? So it zips up so things don't fall out if you're in the car or getting wild with your yarn. You know who you are. Yes. You people. And here, see? It's got pockets. Pockets on the inside, which I totally love on both sides. Big, nice pockets. And in here, you guys, I have another hat. This is a knitted hat that I'm making. And this particular hat is for a child. It's a woodland hat. And it's going to be, this is the bottom that goes around the neck. This goes around the face. And then it gets seamed up at the top. And it gets a pointy little point, like a pixie hat. Yeah, pixie hat. That's what it is. I've made quite a few of these. And these are for little ones. But I have a pattern. It was a free pattern. I'm trying to think. I think it's called the Woodland Hat. If you go on Ravelry and search Woodland Hat, I think it pops up. But she has sizes up to like a child, like a size 8 for an 8-year-old child. So it goes from a newborn all the way up to like an 8-year-old. So that's pretty awesome. I love that pattern. I've made numerous hats. I've knitted a lot of these hats. So people love them. Seriously. You guys, my favorite bag, my all-time favorite bag, it's by Fair Isle Yarn.com. Fair Isle Yarn. But I did not buy it from them. I bought it on Amazon. And it was like $10 on Amazon. But you gotta love this. First of all, here's your little wrist. Here's your little wristband. So you can have it on your wrist. And then it's got the drawstring closure to keep your yarn and all of your notions or what have you inside. And then on the inside, it's got this wonderful big pocket. And it's got these smaller pockets that you can put needles or hooks in and keep them nice. So I totally love this project bag. And what do I have inside of this one? Well, let me show you. I have dishcloths for my sister that I'm making. And I've already made her a bunch of these, but my little sister's getting a brand new kitchen. And it's gray, and it's got like yellow pops of color in there. Like that's like her pop of color. I don't know. Oh, lordy. Yep. So anyway, making a bunch of these. Here's another one. And then I'll trim them out in the yellow. So that's what lives in this project bag. One of my favorite bags. And then another one of my favorite bags. And you guys, this is by the same company, the FairIsleYarn.com. And once again, I got this on Amazon, and it was like $10, okay? So this is a little bit different. And it's got handles, but they're not too long, and I can put it on my arm and still keep the bag plenty off the floor, as you can tell. So yes, drawstring keeps it shut. And then on the inside, there are some beautiful pockets. Now, I can't show you what's inside because the project that I'm doing, the pattern that I'm testing is living in this bag, my favorite bag right here. I can't show you the yarn I'm using. It's called Vanilla Bean. This was a brand new skeiny yarn, and now it's like it's collapsing on itself because the middle is being used up. But yeah, it's gonna be in this colorway. And you guys, it's so gorgeous. Oh, lordy, lordy. I cannot wait until this designer releases the pattern so I can show it to you. Which I hope she doesn't mind. Yeah, I think I already talked about that. But that's what lives in here. So, favorite bags right there. Totally favorite bags. Now this bag I got at Hobby Lobby. And this bag is so cute. It says, get a load of this. No, it says, get a load of my stash. And then it's got a basket of yarn. I mean, how cute is that? And it's ginormous. Look at this, you guys. Ginormous. And it's got a drawstring, so I really like that. And what lives in here, everybody, is my son's blanket that I am making for him. This is huge. It's a huge blanket. I'm crocheting this blanket for him. It's over halfway done. It's for his dorm room bed down at school, down at college. And this is going to be a twin size extra long. And it's over halfway done. So my goal is to have this finished by Thanksgiving so that he can take it down to school and put it on his bed. And then every time he uses it to cuddle up in or get warm in, he'll know that Mommy's given him a hug from me. Because I miss him. Yeah. I'm lucky I get to see him on the weekends. I really am. So yeah, there's that big bag. And then I think I may have showed you this. This was a Michaels bag. Little zipper. And it's got the silky interior that I like. But there's no little wrist handle or any other handle. So I'll be adding one to this as well. So I have two that I'm going to have to add a little handle to, which is fine. I'll do it because I really like those handles. And then, you guys, I have two bags from Knit Picks. And they actually both have this little pocket to put some little things. Like you could put your little scissors and a darning needle or something for just a quick running out to the... or going to the doctor and you want a little project to work on. So I've got this. And this one says yarn. It says yarn is part of a high fiber diet, which I think is funny. The only thing is that this handle is really long. It does have a little magnetic closure, but it's just a tiny little closure right here in the middle. So, I mean, there's a lot of room for stuff to slip out of. Honestly. And this handle is a little too long because if I'm sitting down and I put this around my arm, the bag actually touches the floor. Now granted, I am only 5'1". But still, you know, I wish the handle were a little shorter, and I wish the closure was a little better. But you know what, guys? I got these on Knit Picks, and they were on clearance. And I think I only paid $4 for them. And here's the other one. So I only paid like $4 a piece. So, I mean, that's a steal deal right there. Because they are nice canvas bags. It's just, you know, they're just not exactly the way I would like them. Which would be more like the Fair Isle bags. I really like those. My total favorite. Yeah. So, got those. And then I have a free bag from Hobium Yarns when I ordered from Hobium. And I love the picture of the little dachshund on the front because I actually have a little miniature dachshund. His name is Max. And yeah, that's just cute as can be. The bag itself though is a really thin kind of canvas material. I can actually see through it. I don't know if you can tell, but I can see through it. That's how kind of thinnish this is. But yeah, on the back side it says all you knit is love, and it says Hobium on there. Woo. So had a pain in my elbow there. Huh. Okay. Had surgery on that elbow, I think 2 years ago, and every once in a while it gives me a little pain in there. So yeah. But anyway, getting back to this, we're almost done, y'all. Another bag I have that I got at Joann's is another Simplicity bag. It says, I do a thing called What I Want, which I love. And of course, it's got that vintage 1950 girl look, which I really like. And it's just a cute little bag. And I've got a pink, something pink in here that I'm working on for a friend of mine. So that's what lives in here. And this, you guys, I love this little bag. Purple's my favorite color, by the way. And this is a little bag from doTERRA Essential Oils. And I bought some oils or something, and it came in this little bag. And I was like, wow, this is a great little bag. Because guess what? It is the perfect size for a sock bag. So yeah, I'm knitting some socks. And my wool lives in there. This is Loops and Threads. It's called Striped Wonder Wool. And it's 50% wool and 30% nylon. And it lives in my bag. It lives in my bag here, my little doTERRA bag. And these are the socks I'm knitting. And let me show you. Look at this, you guys. These socks that I'm knitting, they're top down socks. And I will be putting in an afterthought heel flap on these socks. But yeah, so top down socks. And I'm using my little ChiaoGoo circular needles. These are a 9-inch needle. And you guys, I am so happy not to have to use DPNs anymore. I can make a whole sock without DPNs now. I'll do a tutorial on using these. These are amazing. I love them, love them, love them. Okay. So that's what lives in this little bag. It's my official sock knitting bag right here. And then we're almost done, you guys. This is actually a Vera Bradley packing cube. See, Vera Bradley? This was on the Vera Bradley website, and there are 3 of these. There's one this size, one that's about this size. They might be the same size, the 2 of them. And then there's a bigger one that these 2 fit in. And you guys, this was on their website for 50% off. And that's when I picked this up. And I have, right now, I have a little baby blanket that I'm knitting in here. This is a little baby blanket. I'm not done. Yeah, you can tell. And so this is for donation. But, got some of that wool fiber in my nose from the socks. But, yeah, so love this little bag from Vera Bradley. It's a packing cube, so yeah, there's no wristlet thing, which I wish there were. And it's kind of made out of nylon fabric, So I don't know how I feel about adding one, but I may try it. I don't know. But anyway, I still love it because for one thing, you guys, it has cherries and it has watermelon and strawberries on it. And watermelon. Where's the watermelon? Right there. Some watermelon, if you can see. And it reminds me, watermelon, reminds me of Harry Styles, his watermelon sugar. Because I really like him. He's funny too. Yep. And then this, I really like this bag. It's by Everything Mary. And my good friend Joan, I think she is the one who gifted me this bag like 2 years ago. But look at this. Big pockets. This comes from Joann's, you guys. Big, giant pockets all the way around. You can put water bottles. You can put glasses. You can put patterns. You can put your purse inside with a couple of different projects. I took this for the last 2 years. My son, he was a wrestler. Look at that. I messed up my hair. He was a wrestler in high school, and so every time he had a wrestling meet or something that we needed to go to for wrestling practice or whatever, I would bring this with me and bring a couple of projects to work on. I only knit back then because you know, I didn't learn to crochet until lockdown. But yeah, so I would always have projects in here, and usually several. So love this bag. Thank you, Joan. Yep. And then the very last bag, everybody. This also came from Joann's. This bag right here, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with because, okay, the bag has really long handles, so it drags the ground. I can't really hold the bag and do it, but it's okay because I just put it on the floor and try to use it that way. It doesn't always stand upright though because it's kind of tall and not very wide. You see that? It's not very wide. So it's kind of a harder bag to kind of use, whereas this bag is very wide on the bottom and I can just plop it on the floor and it never falls over. And I've washed that bag several times and it washes up just fine. This one is, yeah, I don't know. And the only pockets this one has is these 2 tiny little pockets on the side where you could put some long knitting needles. If you try to put anything else in there, you cannot get them out. Ask me how I know. Yes. So, yeah, kind of like, not my favorite bag, but it's still, in all fairness, it's still a good bag because it's super heavy, you know. And anyway, in this bag, which you guys, I'm going to have a tutorial for very soon. Bzzz, my little bumblebees. Bzzz. And then, of course, my bigger bumblebee. This is bumblebee number 2. The very first bumblebee I made that I posted pictures on my Instagram account, that was already, my daughter actually commissioned me to make that for her best friend. And her best friend's birthday, hi Courtney, her best friend's birthday was October 9th. And so that's already been gifted to her. So I don't have it to show you. But I do have pictures of it on my Instagram account, which is Love This Yarn. So go there and look for it. And then here's another one. And these are big, giant bumblebee pillows. Whereas these are just like little loveys. You know, little bumblebee loveys right here. So anyway, tutorial coming soon, and I will show you how to adjust the size so you can make them any size. You can make this this size or this one, which is a little bit smaller than this than the blue one. Or you can make the big giant one. Or actually, I'm going to show you how you can make it any size you want. So no worries. Okay, so that's all I have today, everybody. Thank you so much for spending all this time with me today on your Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate it. You guys know I love you all so much. I'm so happy that you come back time and time again and watch my videos. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it tremendously. And for all of you new viewers, thank you so much for coming. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, okay? So, everybody, as always, be kind and be safe in the world, no matter where you are, okay? Bye!